Hello everybody, my name is Ling Minghui. So today we're gonna be talking about another new flash of the day. So this is not really a new flash because this have been happening for months and years unfortunately, and we're not too happy about it. But today I'm just gonna be talking to you guys about this to spread awareness, and also a part of me was really shocked and stunned at the story overall. So I'm gonna be telling you guys this story. So you guys know the country of India, right? That country that is so naturally rich, so full of benefits, so full of potential, but only a very small minority of them actually succeeded. A lot of them are facing into thousands of problems that in our world today here we're trying to solve. So one of the biggest problem that's happening in India right now is the problem with the protection to women. In India right now, women are treated normally. If you guys watch news from last year or from previous years, you guys would know that just only in 2025 itself, I have seen by myself more than 5 news reported super enormous and disgusting cases of women or girls overall being sexually harassed. And so I do not remember exactly because at that time I was still not into the news that deep because it's really my first new reading. And so I read that there's this girl in India. She's raised so perfectly. She seems to be almost reaching to her doctor career opportunity. She's about to achieve her dream. And then all of a sudden, those bastards comes in. They continuously and change turns to rape her. And so it was so severe that that story was held for years. And people in India, when they were told to tell us what do they think about that problem happening in their country, they said it's normal. It's something we face every day. That's why that although India is a country that's so naturally rich, there's a very few amount of travelers or girls, especially women, traveling into the country of India. And so lately, there's a very big thing in India known as orchestra, which is almost like a mixed word of the word orchestra. And so, what does that word mean? Orchestra means to describe just like a small thing in a fair. And so, they would hold it annually or monthly. And so, it's almost like a club. But the point here is that they let women, minorities, uh, vulnerable ones, old ones, all form, as long as they are considered good looking in men's eyes and as long as they can serve, they are pushed into doing orchestra, which means they have to dance into very vulgar and sexist word in sexist songs. They have to stand in front of men to serve their very important person, VVIP or VIP. And there was a time where our girl was trying to take the tip from a man from the stage, and that man pulled her down and she fainted and she fell unconscious. And what's disgusting about this case is that there's the fact that there's minorities. And countless of times there have been countless of research of countless of police's attack to try to save these minorities, but only a very small amount of them were saved. And so the tickets to the show is usually about €6 to €12 to €12. And men, they pay so that they could watch, they could interact, they could hug those girls. And so what's even scarier is that these men, they think it's a cool thing. A lot of interviews man have said that watching them makes me feel good, etc. And so the thing here is that a lot of women, they come in into these shows, and they make the most famous woman there would only earn 8,000 euros, which is 80 around $80 a month. And so that could barely help her with all the money she had to send home to pay for the clothes or to pay for rent. And so usually they would target it into the group of people that are poor, are vulnerable, are in poverty, and they took advantage of those girls. The more beautiful the girl is, the more she'd earn. And if they're not beautiful enough, they are trained to be beautiful. And so you guys could see that that's so disgusting, right? And there, the work comes with serious risk, harassment, violence, social stigma, etc. A lot of minorities are being exploited, and the India media itself have never shared this story on its media. And so as a person that loves women, that loves everybody, that advocates for equal rights for equal genders, I really hope that this talk of mine could be spread to you guys, and so you guys could spread this beautiful awareness that it's not okay to harass people. And even if they are doing a sexist work, you do not have the right to harass them. And so hope that talk of mine was able to give you guys some information regarding what's happening in the world. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.